so I did the last video running the ghost car, and I mentioned that I'd gotten the transformer and track for the Evo analog. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up and do a bit of an unboxing with our favorite rambutan knife. See if I've gotten any better doing it one-handed, or I have to go find my tripod, which I have no idea where it's at. The problem with moving, you can't lay hands on stuff. So I put up the video, and Roland, we'll keep them rolling, roll hard. Roland made a comment, you can't have too many tires, and of course this is from the man with 200 cars, so that makes sense. But he also said that just from looking at the outside, yeah, I'm no better at opening things with one hand than I used to be. I really gotta find my tripod. But anyway, he said just from looking at the outside of the box that they might have sent me a digital one instead, which would be part for the course. And if that's the case, I'd actually just hold on to that, because at one point I want to go 4 lanes, and I'm not sure, like Scalextric's had dual inputs on its Powerbase. You can actually plug 2 different power packs into the track when you made it longer. And if I go 4 lanes and have a kind of a big layout, like I'd like to, up in Chiang Mai when I move, or wherever I go, most likely Chiang Mai, because we're familiar with it and the girlfriend likes it, and a lot of reasons really. Okay, so here's the base. Let's pull that out real quick. I'll tell you what, they do pack it good. Okay, I'll give up and pause and then open it. And I kind of see what Roland was talking about, because it says 14.8, which I believe, and 3.5 amp, which I believe, yeah, it says right there. Okay, so what we're going to do is see if this is just the box they put it in, or if they send me the digital by mistake. Okay, pause again. I'm not going to fight it this time. Okay, the suspense is killing me. And it did take 2 hands, by the way, to get both of these to this level. The people who are shipping this stuff to me are doing a really good job. They're actually, digital. I'll be damned. So for once, something went my way, because if I'm not mistaken, those are worth more than the Evo ones. So, okay, I'll get back on the internet and order an Evo power pack again, and hopefully this time I'll actually get one. Well, at least I got this right. And again, you can see the packing is super tight. Man, these controllers are cheap. So, oh, these are the Evo controllers. That's why you look at the difference between the digital and the Evo. Wow. Wow. It really, again, it's a toy, and they're making thousands of sets. I was just watching that guy, Dave, that I mentioned before, Slot Car News. I saw his video a couple years ago that said buy a set with cars you like, which makes sense. He had a new program on the other day where he was reviewing some releases, and he said that 1/24th scale Carrera digital, at the time he worked for Carrera, which I don't know when that was, they only sold like 90 sets in the US, but I guess overseas is the market for the 1/24 scale digital. But yeah, here, I took it out for you. You can see that's it's very, very light. It's small. for kids, obviously. You know, my hand obviously engulfs it. The digital fits a lot better in my hand. A little more full size, which I imagine maybe a kid might have a problem with this. I don't know. So yeah, that's one. And two. So I have two Evo controllers, which again, that's all you can use. I'm actually glad they came because I was thinking I'd have 4 of those, but now I know. I was this many years old when I found out that the Evo controllers are completely different configuration than the digital controllers, which kind of, I guess, sort of, again, I'm coming from Scalextrics where the wireless, the digital, everything was the same. Once I switched to the Arc Pro base, I could run analog and digital at the flip of the switch, and whether I can use that power pack or not, I'm going to go ahead and put the track in probably over there. Like I said, although if I do run analog, I need the controllers. I can't put the controllers over there. So I can't put it on the bridge here. I guess I'm going to have to put it over here, coming right out of the curve, because that's the only straight. That's because there's the pit lane, that's the single lane, pit lane, then it's under the bridge, which is not good. So literally my only choice on this layout is to replace that piece of track right behind the Dunlop bridge with this piece here. And if I can, take that off. No, it's one piece. So that's going to be fucking really weird and confusing and ugly, which is why I guess everybody gets the boxes. The Axelbox, and there's a couple other companies, I forgot the name, Omni or something like that. I was researching it because I have so many analog cars. I have a bunch of Scalextrics analog cars that, again, I don't necessarily want to chip. Those two are a good example there. I love Corvettes, and I kind of got into muscle cars, so I've got Camaros, Mustangs, the Charger, the Challenger. I wouldn't mind picking up a Viper, even the Jag. That black Jag is a street car. It's not a muscle car, but it's a street car, not a race car. And I'm not necessarily going to chip all those cars. Why would I? I collect them. I'm a collector as well as a scale racer. So, but yeah, that is going to look hideous. What I could do is take some isopropyl alcohol and wipe that out. And that's what I did when I painted my Scalextrics track. And I could just I wouldn't paint this track, I could just wipe off the start finish. The isopropyl IPA, they call it, works as like a paint remover without damaging the track. That's one solution. But yeah, I didn't even think about this part being attached here. that's gonna look kind of weird. Then again, like the only place you'd want to put it is kind of here in the front where you already have all this crap hanging out. That does make sense. That is the natural place to put it. So anyway, there you go. There's the unboxing and sharp eye rolling. Saw the word digital on there, and he saw the 14.8, 3.5, which he probably knew before I looked and saw. It's 3.5 versus 2.0 for the Evolution. Always something. Again, it's if I'm gonna have something happen not right, I'd rather have an upgraded power pack than the downgraded. Like if I ordered a digital and got an Evolution, I'd be pissed. Ordered an Evolution, got a digital, yeah, I still gotta go maybe get the Evo, maybe not. But again, that's a good problem to have. First world problems, right? When you get something better than what you ordered.